At this moment, we could be anywhere, doing anything. Instead, we are sitting in front of a screen. When did we lose our connection with nature? When did we start pretending Earth belongs to us? When did we lose our respect towards our Mother Nature? And how sustainable can this be? Mount Jomolungma, the highest peak in the Everest, is the holy mountain in the minds of all. People seek protection from her by making offerings through religious rituals, but she has also become the targeted summit by many mountain climbers. For the past 30 years, the mountain climbing industry has boomed. Consequently, the garbage left on the Everest increases on a yearly basis, and she is facing great environmental challenges. Statistics show that most of the garbage on the Everest comes from mountain climbers. Each climber produces about 8 kilograms of garbage per expedition. Since the beginning of the commercial expeditions 30 years ago, climbers left over 50 tons of garbage. To tackle this problem, local government authorities have set up various environmental protection methods, which led to a substantial decrease of garbage in recent years. However, Mount Everest environmental problems are looming ahead, and it is critical to solve the issue from the roots by setting up a long-term sustainable development model for waste management. Fortunately, we have finally found many effective solutions to put an end to the garbage issue on Mount Everest. We think that it is necessary to educate everyone about garbage separation before we carry out our solution. Normal garbage can be divided into 3 categories. 1. Biodegradable waste. 2. Recyclable waste. And 3. Non-recyclable waste. 1. Biodegradable waste is mainly food waste and disintegrates naturally. 2. Recyclable waste are very harmful to the environment. They will never disappear naturally. 3. Non-recyclable waste is all the remaining waste. Here is a list of all degradation times of different materials for us to refer to. In order to effectively separate waste from the Everest, our solution is to set up a separate management and transportation model for recyclable waste. 1. Between the summit and the Advanced Base Camp, ABC, the climbers take back their own waste and put the recyclable waste into a separate bag at ABC. For example, EP gas bottles can be recycled. 2. Recyclable waste sorted at ABC is carried down the base camp, BC, by yaks and then by truck to Lhasa. There are 4 garbage stations between ABC and BC. We have set up 10 recycled trash bins at BC and 5 bins to collect non-recyclable waste. From the start, we ask all the kitchens at ABC and BC to separate their garbage into biodegradable, recyclable, and non-recyclable waste. The recyclable and non-recyclable waste must be put into special bags. Every 3 weeks, the yak team will collect all the recyclable waste from the ABC down to the recyclable waste gathering site at the BC. At the same time, BC staff members will collect overall waste from the 10 trash bins to the recyclable waste gathering site at the BC. Then, a truck will bring all the recyclable waste down to the Lhasa Mountaineering School for storage. After the separation and the categorization of the recyclable waste, it will be brought to the garbage collection site on Qumi Road in Lhasa. These materials will be transported to mainland China for recycling and reuse in factories. At the end of each mountaineering season, many yaks will be deployed to the ABC to bring down all non-recyclable waste to the BC. Then, the trucks will transport all the non-recyclable waste to a designated garbage collection site in Tingri County. All the biodegradable waste will naturally disappear on the mountain. Some points to cover. 1. Due to the harsh environment between the summit and the ABC, the waste will be difficult to deal with. Therefore, each climber is obliged to bring down his or her waste to the BC. 2. On the route between the ABC and BC, All climbers and yak teams are responsible for picking up garbage and putting it into designated trash bins. 3. Everyone is obliged to maintain the cleanliness of the trash bins and surrounding area, and the waste must be properly placed inside the bin. 4. Because of the hostile environmental condition on the Everest with strong winds, all staff in charge must assure that all the trash bins are covered by lids in order to keep the garbage inside. We believe that this operation system will create a virtuous circle. In order to implement the whole process effectively, we need to establish a relevant management model. 1. We need to set up environmental protection rules. On the Nepalese side of the Everest, each expedition team has to sign an environmental protection contract and pay a deposit of $4,000. If the team successfully obeys the rules during the whole trip, the fee will be returned afterwards. We recommend that our side also carries out this measure. 2. In order to properly implement our environmental protection plan, we need to hire one full-time staff member entirely dedicated to the Clean Everest project during the mountaineering season. He must be physically healthy and have environmental work experience to provide regular training to staff members about environmental protection practices. In order to accomplish the Clean Everest project, we hope to gain support from the government and enterprises. We wish to set up a communication campaign to enhance the spirit of cooperation of cleaning Everest. This will include a project logo, a flag logo of Clean Everest written in different languages, documentary and marketing videos, recruiting volunteers, badges, social media, internet, and so on. We wish to establish a reward mechanism including 1. Awarding a certificate of Clean Everest Guardian to those who take care of the environment, and 2. We are seeking sponsors and famous outdoor equipment brands to obtain discounted equipment for our staff. We believe that we can effectively protect our environment this way. This year, the Tibet Himalaya Expedition Company of Mountain Climbing successfully implemented the previous solutions by cooperating with Global Nomad Limited Company. To encourage more people to protect the environment, we placed flags with the logo Clean Everest and its slogan Keeping Everest Pure in the different base camp and took photos with the flags on the summit. We wish to spread environmental initiatives through our video documentary and our blog. We also handcrafted recycling bags labeled with Clean Everest logo. We distributed many waste bins to collect recyclable garbage in the base camp. We gave a workshop on a garbage separation to local residents, cooks, and yak transporters. In the advanced base camp, our environmental protection team separated the waste, putting them into special bags and marking them with recyclable and non-recyclable signs. We transported the waste by yak and put the broken glass in drums to protect the yaks. On the way down, we also placed the garbage collected from the ABC and BC into 4 different garbage stations. In the base camp, the garbage of 10 recyclable bins was collected and brought to one site. Finally, we brought the garbage to Lhasa Mountaineering School and did further separation, and then brought the waste to the collection site on Kiumi Road. This event empowered us to believe that through this sustainable model of cleaning up garbage, we will surely be able to clean Mount Everest to the way it was. In order to initiate the project successfully, we hope to collect and process the remaining garbage on the Everest before the official launch of our Clean Everest project. Mount Everest is the holy mountain of our mind. To protect her is to protect our traditional culture and our faith, as well as the environment we live in. Let us join the Clean Everest project together. Don't wait for change. Be the change you wish to see in the world.